Okay, now, so now Jack doesn't have any context for whatever you're about to explain.
Alright, yeah. This is gonna make a lot of sense.
Alright, I just need to have a quick refresher, which means I just need to see the things in order.
Yeah.
Are you gonna explain the entire lore of something?
I mean, I can't tell you, but I will. Alright, so, in 1964, alright?
I don't believe
There's this guy.
That's not a real date.
That's true. Nothing happened then.
Yeah,
nothing
happened in that year.
So, the protagonist of the Metal Gear Solid series is someone called Jack, which is like he's really just cool. Yeah, I know you're gonna love him. His code name is Naked Snake, though.
Oh no, I don't want to be this guy anymore.
Why? Because you go through this whole thing. Okay, so I'll start from the beginning. You go in, you go, what? You have to go get this Russian dude or whatever the fuck that's trying to like go away. But then, a person named Big Boss that is like your mentor or whatever, is like, fuck you, and then is just going with the Russians. How dare they? So the Americans are like, damn, that's not particularly good. And then they have to set up a new mission, which then where Jack, Naked Snake, code name though, that's not his real name, has to go in and then do some shit. I forget the exact thing that they have to do. But I'm going to skip everything that happens in that game. The big thing that is important in that is that you kill the fuck out of those bad guys, right? There's an old dude dead, and then you go, Revolver Ocelot's doing the spinny gun thing and goes, and then he leaves. Turns out he was a triple agent somehow. I don't know how that works. But then you killed the big boss, and then that's how you become Big Boss. You're now called that. He's pissed the fuck off because he had to kill his mentor, so he's like, I'm out of here. And then he just doesn't really do military work, if I remember correctly. And then he's trying to do something called Outer Haven, which is not the same as Outer Heaven. Very easy to mix up, and I would not make fun of you for it. And then it goes to Portable Ops for skipping Portable Ops because it's not a portable thing, and I don't want to do that. Peace Walker happens. Fuck, I forget. I think it's like, it happens after the death of Big Boss, and then it's like 10 years after that, I think, and then fuck, it's like, okay, I'm trying to remember. They're trying to like build an army from what I remember, and then they like made a army thing, and then it's like something without borders. We're just gonna skip that. I know it's very important stuff, but we're gonna skip that. I have not fucking done this in so long. Anyway, after that, oh my god, I'm going crazy. I don't remember any of this. How? I'm just looking at the names. So I remember Cypher's in this one, but we're gonna skip that. Who needs it, right? Let's just imagine if something happened in Peace Walker, and then you're like, okay, we're in Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, which is like, it's not actually Naked Snake. It's Punished Venom Snake, which, it happens. Everyone confuses them. Venom Snake is a clone, and then don't worry about it though. He has to save some children, and then they're like, "Oh right, bombs are in children," and then they have to like get a bomb out of them without anesthetics, which is gross, icky, yuck, and then they have to get exploded. Then Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, yeah, Phantom Pain happens, and then that's in 1984, which is like so far from now. That's like ancient history. 10,000 years ago, there was like after the child exploded, um, they were like, yeah, we're going into the Middle East. Um, and I'm trying to remember anything that happened in it because it was a really boring plot. They're called Big Boss, but they're not Big Boss. It's actually Punished Venom Snake at this point because the explosion and stuff, and then I have to go through a boring plot. I hate how I don't remember any of these off the top of my head right now. Metal Gear, the NES one, but we're going off the MSX2, which is only a computer in Japan and Europe, so PAL territories only. This is like the actual Big Boss, I think. And they're trying to make Safe Haven. No, you're Salt. Fuck, I forget which snake you are. You're one of them. You're trying to go against the Big Boss, the actual one, not the code one that's doing some bullshit. They're making Safe Haven, and you have to be like, yeah, your codename's Solid Snake. I knew it. And then you have to go into this and then like stop their operations. You do that, and then it's the second one. What? And then you're in the 99, I think, because that's the Metal Gear Solid 2, and it says Solid Snake in it, so I can't mess that up. You then take it down and go with explosion and stuff. And then why did you make me do this? I have enough prep time.
I didn't expect him to start the VC like right then. Take your time.
And then you go into Metal Gear Solid, which from what I remember is you're playing as you're just Solid Snake, yeah. And you're just like at this point you already did 1 and 2, the MSX one, and then you're just like you're really good at this one. I need you on this one, and you have to go find a dude, I think, a guy. But then you find him and he's like, sorry dude, I'm gonna like die right now, and then he fucking dies. And that shouldn't have happened, right? Everyone knows that. There's another clone though called Liquid Snake, and that's like all the stupid genes. He dies or whatever. He's not really that important. He just tells you that I'm cool, but then he he's not because he died. Liquid. And then there's Foxhound. I forgot to mention them. That's why I don't remember 5, because it's XOF, which is just Fox but backwards, because they're super secret somehow, even though they're just Fox but backwards. Foxhound though, different. They're just a part of that. It's a unit in Fox. And then there's Revolver Ocelot. He's there. He goes, but he doesn't do the cat thing anymore. Sorry. And then he's Western style this time. And then he goes like, I'm Revolver Ocelot. And then a ninja comes out of nowhere and cuts his arms off and he goes like, ah! And then you realize, oh my god, that ninja's like way cooler. And then he's there. Psycho Mantis is a dude. And then there's like there's a helicopter fight, but I don't know why it happens. Then there's Sons of Liberty, which is the second one. That's Metal Gear Solid 2, which no one make fun of you. Solid is when they were in 3D. 2 is it's also a tactical espionage mission. That's not that weird at this point. All of them are stealth games. And then, the story is that they're like making this thing called Ray, which only is cool if you played a different game. And then, but shut the fuck up. There's Raiden in here. Um, there's Raiden in this one, which they didn't talk about at all in the marketing. He's just there. He's cooler, I guess. He's there's you have to go on this thing with Metal Gear, and it's a Ray, and it's like, whoa, that thing's really big. And then there's like Russian like mercenaries on there, and you have to go through all of this stuff, do the mission and stuff, and then no one believes that Ray is a real thing because misinformation, and that was like the whole point of that game, I think. Um, and then there was Guns of the Patriots, where he's like way too fucking old, right? Like, who even gets old anymore? Um,
Bozo old.
Solid Snake, which is not Venom or the Big Boss. Solid Snake. He's now called Old Snake, and he's old.
Is that his actual name?
He's called that in this one. He just has a rapid aging thing, and then it's later realized that wowzer, we actually only put you on this mission to kill other clones because you have a virus that kills clones, apparently. And then there's like you go through a microwave room at some point. I don't know why. Otacon helps you through the game or whatever, and then there's just nanomachines everywhere. That's like the big thing. And then at the end of the game, it's like, wowzer, the person that put the guy on the original Big Boss, not Venom, but the original, the one that killed the boss and is now Big Boss because bigger boss. And then there was the fucking the dude that put him on that mission is old as fuck as well because he was a little bit older. And then there was like Big Boss is just at like a graveyard for some reason, and then he like kills the hell out of him because he's like, I hate old people, which is crazy for an old person to say. And then Big Boss, does he die? I don't remember. He probably dies, and then Solid Snake is just old and he can live the rest of his life. And then there's Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, which is the only one I've played recently, so I know this one a bit better. Raiden has to go through a bunch of mini heads, honestly. Poo Poo Brain, Ray's back, out of nowhere. He's just there. It's just a way foreshadowing, I guess. He gets there. You fold him in 10 seconds. You then go, they're stealing the president. Who would do such a thing? And then he dies, whatever. And then he gets older, which again, no one does that. Has to kill a bunch of people. I forget why, but it was because of a plot that they're just like, we need some child brains to make war a business, to end war as a business. And then and then you have to go to a big senator, which is not super big in power, but like it's probably enough to stop it. He's really strong, so you kill him, and you're really strong because of that. And you have to go through an arc. I forget. It's I need more prep time, but this is that's the Metal Gear Solid timeline from off the top of my head.
So what'd you think?
That was amazing. I got all.
You couldn't retain any information, I know.
Yeah.
But if I had more time, I swear to God, I could give you a bullet point.
That like all made so much sense. Yeah. I feel so smart.
So why were you trying to waste 15 minutes?
Oh, cause like so it was like 15. It was a while ago. My comics, they weren't updated yet.